Many women always say that men do not know how to communicate with them. We just don't know how to talk to women. We don't know how to comprehend or even start a conversation. Well, what happens when it's the other way around? Do women know how to keep a conversation going with a man of value? Do they even know how to approach a conversation with a man that has something to offer? Well, I want to talk about this brother. He came on Kendra G's show and he was looking for some ladies to meet up with and all that. And after that particular show, he got bombarded with some DMs and requests and had some conversations with women, only to be very disappointed. But let's find out why here on Fair Use Reactions.
Do you have an update?
Yeah. Yeah, I got an update for you.
What's the update, honey?
You got some very weird ass women out here. And I'm being like transparent, honest, no bullshit, not stereotyping nobody. You got some weird women out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I think your man hit on it earlier, the other dude from Jacksonville. He was on your Facebook show earlier. He was speaking about how women saying they want a good woman. I mean, a good dude, or whatever the case may be. I'm not gonna sit there and say all women going to the club and skips, all that good stuff. But a lot of women say they want a good man, but they don't want what comes with that. And a lot of us good dudes, we require some structure and some discipline. And a lot of them, they feel like it comes off like we controlling, like either like if we come from prison or whatever the case may be, they feel like it's a hard thing to deal with. And so that's what a lot of the flack that I got with some of the females after seeing me online. They just seen my physical appearance. Oh, you got a nice body, you're a fitness trainer, whatever. Cool, you 6 feet, all this good. But when we sit down and have a conversation, it's totally different. A lot of these females' brains, like your man said, is shot out, like completely shot out, for real.
Well, I'm gonna respond to that. I do stand by that. You sometimes you attract what you are, and not saying I'm judging you in no way, because I do remember you being well spoken. But you have a past. How many years was you in jail for?
Stop right there. You see how shady that is? So wait a minute. Because you're on Facebook. Now, he comes on to this particular show. And look at how discriminatory this is. He says, listen, the women from the show that I have been talking to have this, particular sort of conversation. Now, he meets these ladies from your show, Kendra G. This is your audience. And he's saying some of the same things that a lot of men are saying. It's not just him that says that. It's a lot of men of all socioeconomic statuses in Black America. And so what do you have to come back and say? Oh, well, it's because you're a prison pookie. What did you go to jail for? That's beside the point. Because let me say this. When you go out and get approached by some dudes saying, oh, that's a nice ass you got, or hey, let me get your phone number, and you'll be like, I'm tired of these dudes talking to me. Is it just because, oh, you're attracting those kind of dudes? Is that what it is? That, hey, people gonna be trying to talk to you that just don't have no sense. If you're in business, right? You're gonna be getting emails, especially here on social media. You're gonna be getting all kind of people trying to do business with you that ain't good business people. Are you trying to say, well, hey, you are what you attract? If you're engaging in that, that makes sense. But what he's saying is the conversations that I'm having from a lot of the ladies that I'm meeting from your show don't represent anything. And you can go and look at the quality of women that come on Kendra G's show. Most of them are not there. You got OnlyFans models, you got chicks that are literally walking the streets. Come on, like to throw that in his face was uncalled for, and that was rude.
I did 10 years. I've been home since 2013.
Right. And listen, there's no judgment, but there's some women that you
Hmm.
might desire that for them, they just won't give men that been to jail a chance.
Oh, I'm not stressed about that. No, that's not what I'm saying. I can care less whether they got anything to feel about, well, I've been to prison, because that's the last thing I'm worried about. Whether, because if you're showing me that, I'm going to see that. I don't want to talk to you anyway. What I'm
Right.
saying is where the issue comes in at, a lot of us brothers really, I hear a lot of women saying that us men want a traditional woman. I don't think that's what a lot of us guys are saying. Yeah, a man want a woman that can cook. We're not asking you to cook 5 days a week. That's not what a man is saying.
Right.
But to say that you put more value to your social media life than to understanding the man that you either want or the man that you're trying to get to know, that's a totally big difference. There's a wide gap. You understand what I'm saying? So, like for me, I'm 38. A lot of people are like, yo, you look older. I could care less about any of that. And that's why the world is so messed up, because they going based on, okay, we dictate where this dude won't like me for a butt. I could care less if a chick got an ass like a goddamn piece of sandpaper. It doesn't bother me, because her ass doesn't make up who she is, her essence, or how she thinks. Most women that ain't got a body, they smart. Most of the women that ain't got a body, they married.
He ain't lying.
Hello. Hello. Look. That's what I always talk about. The brother is breaking down. He's a very intelligent man, despite his past. He's saying, listen, I'm not even dealing with what I went to jail for or even what they look like or any of that. I'm dealing with the essence of who they are in their conversation. And what he's talking about is the era of women that Kevin Samuels titled modern women. All right? And I can guarantee you that all the women they talk to have different socioeconomic backgrounds. Some of them went to college, not all of them single mothers. But what he's talking about is a certain kind of woman who feels that they don't have to offer any value to a man. That's the issue here. It's a worldwide problem that many men are complaining about. That's why there's something called the red pill community. Is that why it's something called the manosphere? But let's continue.
So what kind of women? Okay, so Quinn, let's rehash. I remember some things. What do you do again for a living now?
I'm a licensed fitness trainer and a barber.
A licensed fitness trainer and a barber. How many children do you have?
I have 2.
How old are your kids again?
My daughter is 4, my son is 3.
4 and 3.
Yes, ma'am.
2 different women?
Yes, ma'am.
So why are you not with the woman that had your baby 3 years ago or 4 years ago?
Okay, so if you remember correct, my daughter in Georgia, I was gonna actually marry my daughter's mother. But some type of way she allowed her mom or whatever the case to interfere with her thinking, or whatever the case may be she wanted to do. So that threw that off. My son, he's a blessing. I love him. I was irresponsible, having unprotected sex with a girl I was dating, and she ended up pregnant. It's just as simple as that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there saying that she wasn't a potential woman that I could be with, but sometimes a woman will hold herself from actually allowing a man to love her and get to know her based upon what she's been through. I wasn't going to sit around for another 4 years and just keep dealing with it. I was a friend, cool, for 4 years. It didn't work, cool, on to the next one.
So listen, no judgment, but I do got to give it to you because you came in hard on the women and talking about what they need to do to get a good man. Now, you've been in jail for 10 years, but you're out of jail now. You have 2 kids by 2 different women under the age of 5. And you talking about these women. What makes you the greatest man? Okay,
well, first thing first, I never said I was the greatest man.
I like this guy. Cool, calm, collective, and he's a really good critical thinker, and he claps back very quick.
I said I'm a good man.
Well, what makes you a good man? Because you came in hard talking about the women.
Okay, what did I say that
you said these women say they want a good man. They don't really want a good man. You came in hot. You said my women followers are weird. You know, all the people
I didn't
that
say your women followers. I said the women that contacted me. If I was to go in.
Exactly, Kendra G. That is why you're emotional and weaving and sandling with no reinvestment into your dating show. Because you can't listen to comprehend that. Sorry. I mean, you don't really listen that well, boo.
And say that all of your female followers was that.
Okay, well, the women that contacted you. So now explain why you are this.
He got you. Just say you're sorry, but you're too busy weaving and sandling to say you're sorry. Because sandlers and weavers don't say sorry.
Are this prize that you were dissing the women that reached out to you? Help us out.
Okay, well, first of all, it's not in particular about me being a prize, because whoever you with, you're a prize to each other. You're a prize yourself. The fact what I'm telling you about me, it has nothing to do with anybody being a prize or not. You don't see yourself as a prize, that's on you. What I'm saying is this: it's complicated and difficult to talk to a woman if she's not open to allow you to get to do that to her. All men, and like we keep reverting back to this whole prison thing. I was 17. I made a dumbass decision. So what? If that bothers any woman about me going to prison, God bless you. Keep pushing. That's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not every woman's type. I get that. But what a woman needs to understand is that, look at this. How many men you know are able to go through any whatever type traumatic, whatever in their life, no matter prison, getting crippled, getting shot. How many men can go through that and actually bounce back and actually do something with themselves? A black, let's talk about this blackness. Since you want to ask me what makes me a prize, I'm a very competent brother. I not only got educated when I went to prison, I was educated before. I threw a 10-year ride to Tennessee away because I chose to make a dumbass decision. I'm just being honest. I share this with any woman I meet because I don't want you to feel like I'm hiding anything from you. You can go look it up, whatever you want. But that doesn't make me me. And a lot of women keep themselves from that because they don't give their time, they self-time, like, you know what, let me understand this man. Because maybe what he can't get past, I might can help him. I'm not looking for a mother figure. That's not what I want. Why would I want to date somebody like my mother? That makes no sense. I want a woman.
I get all that. I mean, the only reason why I'm giving you pushback too is because you were talking about the women that reached out to you, right? And and had you not gone there, I wouldn't be challenging you as much as I am. And I feel like
challenging me.
Okay, well, let me.
It's just a question.
When you were talking, I didn't cut you off. So can I get the same respect on my show?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So what I have.
She can't deal with the guy. She's just being rude for no reason because the man is just too much for you. You're intellectually incompetent for this guy. That's what it's about. And a lot of brothers is dealing with black women that deal, not like every black woman, but you're dealing with something like this with somebody on the other side that's just emotional, strung out, and don't know what they're talking about.
So what I have to say is, just like when men come on the show and they say they're not really always interested, well, I'll just say quality men that come on the show and say they're not interested in dating women that have multiple baby daddies, women that might have kids under the age of 5 because they feel as though they're quality. Why should they align themselves with that type of woman? The same could be true for you. Like, we'll take, like, prison can be one thing for a certain quality woman. But let's say she gets past that. Now she also does have to accept you have 2 children by 2 different women under the age of 5 years old. So all I'm trying to get you to see is the quality woman that you might desire, those might be red flags for her. And that's why you attracted a certain type of woman.
Yeah, true. I mean, I respect that. I have no pushback on that. I mean, I'm not gonna say it is what it is, but I think because I'm a strong believer. I go to church myself. I'm a drummer in church, so I understand where you're coming from. So it's not like I'm thirsty or running and pushing the issue about it. But however, you know what I'm saying, when she come along, like I think she just need to be willing to, like, you know what I'm saying, even if it is, I'm not gonna say a red flag. If it is something that you kind of might be doubtful about it, verbalize it. At least.
Let me stop right there. I'm a bachelor's degree holder, professional degree graduate. I can use the term doctor in my name. And the same thing that he's coming across, so do I. So do my friends who are attorneys, friends who are millionaires, friends who are dentists. He's not talking about something that's just, oh, you're a prison guy or a prison pookie and you have this problem. This is something that many black men are talking about worldwide. It's a pandemic like COVID. All right? Many men are going through this every day. Stop trying to make it's a prison guy thing. It's not. When then black men start dealing with white women, then y'all get mad. But guys, what do you think? How did he handle it? I think he handled it pretty good. Guys, I'm up out of here. Peace.